I am not an expert in Islamic literature. However, I'm a great lover of the great Prophet Muhammad, peace be unto him. I don't care what religion you come from. If you tell me that you are a Christian and that your spiritual leader is the greatest, he was born of a virgin, had 12 disciples, he walked on the sea, healed the sick and raised the dead, I have only one question to ask you. So what did he say we should do? Such a great man must have a great message. If we practice what he said we should do, that is what is important to me. And if you tell me that Muhammad is the last prophet, you have to believe in him, I'll ask you the same question. What did he say we should do? Scriptures from many religions are telling us that after this life, we'll go to a place called heaven. I know that if you don't qualify for class 2, you will not have the opportunity to be in class 2. You must have university character or qualification for you to be there. So if there's heaven, it will be for those who have attained the heaven character, who are practicing the heaven character. So the question is, what is your heaven character now? So coming back to Islamic studies, I believe it's the hadith that stated that if you were to put many Qurans on one side of the scale and put La ilaha illallah on the other side of the scale, La ilaha illallah will outweigh the many Qurans. And that to me is very informative. It means La ilaha illallah is absolute. Many translate that to mean that only Allah exists. There's no other God but Allah. So only Allah exists. But I believe that the true meaning will be much deeper, because when you are translating things due to transliteration errors, the intent with which something was spoken 1,000 or 2,000 years ago will be different from you speaking the same thing today. Because sometimes the language of 2,000 years ago may not be able to convey the intention. I know my prophet was meaning that Allah is existence. Allah does not exist. If Allah exists, Allah must exist in something, which means that something must be superior to Allah. But Allah is existence itself. That's why there's no other God, no other power, no other presence, nothing else except Allah. If we wake up to this teaching, we will come to realize that if Allah is all existence, then everything is an extension of the other. Meaning you are an extension of me, therefore I must respect you, love you, honor you. Just as I respect me, I love me, and I honor myself. And there would have been peace that the Prophet Muhammad, peace be unto him, was teaching. Again, I've seen many people even doing so many wrong things. They do say, Allahu Akbar, God is the greatest. Whether you're doing right things and saying Allahu Akbar or wrong things and saying Allahu Akbar, I want you to understand the meaning of Allahu Akbar. It doesn't mean God is the greatest. If Allah is the greatest, meaning Allah is maybe 100 units power, then there's something else that is 99.9% power. Other Allah is the greatest is a comparative statement, meaning there are other great powers or abilities underneath Allah. But Allah is the fullness of life. So Allahu Akbar doesn't mean Allah is the greatest. It means Allah is the greatness. The greatness itself, that is not comparative. So the intention of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be unto him, was to teach you that the wholeness of greatness is Allah. And this Allah expresses through each one of us. In other words, through us, the greatness of Allah is showing. So live a life that shows the greatness of Allah's love, Allah's peace, wisdom, joy, care for one another. And then you are a true Muslim in practice. So these are just some thoughts from me in this holy period of Ramadan as I meditate. Go through it and just teach me if I'm wrong, or accept it if you believe I'm right, and let us develop the living character here and now. Eid Mubarak. Peace be unto you.